This is my second video on a new channel for organization of workspace and model space for the modelers. And here I also want to present you new product series. Here, as you could see, for organization of your paint bottles. And this is still in the last stage of prototyping and testing, but some friend of mine and people with whom I developed, so it has been developed in a very close work together with Diorama Lavassas, and the link to his channel also in descriptions. You can see also more videos of this system there. And yeah, idea of the system that again, it's so my idea just to use magnets to put all the system together, because as you see, they are all, first of all, at different angles. And as here, if you take the rack with the bottles, first of all, it also could be printed. As you see, I myself very much like AK colors for ships, especially Second World War ships, German, American. And this rack, for example, for one set of AK bottles, so for this German Navy. Yeah, and these holes could be also printed a little bit larger, smaller. In this case, it's also completely tight, so it's not very tight. You can remove it easily, but still, the bottle is not easily falling out. Yeah, and idea, so you have also two magnets and also magnets here on the holders. And as you see, there is no almost extra, only this like holders here. What you do here is just put it here and a little bit, and it's click, and it's actually really nicely fixed there. Because yeah, if you take a look, for example, here, even if I try to move it, yeah, so it's really nicely positioned and fixed by my magnet. So the only, as I said, what you need to do, like more or less put it in a proper position, plus minus, and let it go there, and it stays here pretty solid. And that's like all, yeah, it's connected between each other because magnets on the sides. Yeah, so, but again, like here, yeah, it's like, for example, you see, my idea was just to design it for 6 bottles, because this one AK set for ship, it's usually 6 bottles. If you want to have it like larger, for example, this for 12 bottles, the large one, yeah, so it's here, or here I have really some, it's not even many people, but I have it really from past, the small Tamiya square bottles. Yeah, if you want to have it, there is also possible to have it for this large Tamiya spray cans. Again, it's really nicely here stays. For example, this is AK, also weathering different yeah, solutions. Or there's also small bottles from Life Color. In this particular, it's a Japanese Navy. Yeah, and it's not kind of presented here, but I also already designed it for different Tamiya bottles, 35, 65 millimeters diameter, and also different square bottles. So and as you could see, you can really nicely, compactly organize. At the same time, what you could also see in the videos from Diorama Lavassas, he used already these racks in, for example, putting this in a different this wood paint organizing system. It also fits very nicely. Again, upon any particular request, I could design any length, any amount of holes, and any diameter of holes you need. And also advantage of the system, how we initially also thought about that if you, for example, want to go to some exhibition or in other locations, vacation, what you could do, you just could take necessary sets you need. So you don't need to put each individual bottles to new box or whatever. And after this, put it into the box where you have at the bottom some metal strips or metal plate, and it will be really nicely, in this case, stuck to this bottom at the bottom. So and the idea, you can just for example, going to some exhibition where you're going to paint something, and you just want, for example, take this German Navi. Yeah, you see here I have like the sticker from the box, and you can take it, put it with you. At the same time, also on your workbench there on exhibitions, you also could have this metallic plate, and it also will stick to it very nicely and stay there pretty safe. And as I said, it's very easy because you just put it, and it's, so here the maximum angle, so which you could use here, depends of course on the bottle, but even for this bottle or this smaller one, it's completely not a problem to go up to 45, 50 degree. So you can really have like a lot of the small, and you, for example, could really make it really compact, so really nicely organize your space. Yeah, so you don't need to always to have it like vertically. You can really have it under 50 or whatever degree, or maybe even 60 with small bottles, even 60 possible, because magnets, they hold this rack is really stable there. And here, for example, it's 35 degree with this bottle, with these bottles. Here on the top, you see it's coming increasing angle. So that means also if you have really long, or for example, more somewhere higher, so what you could do, you can take bottles with a higher angle, and it will be also better visible what signs are on this bottle. So they're not, in this case, always vertically, and it's, if you need to put your head up and just understand, so it's always better when you nicely see these bottles from the bottom. Yes, and this is a new series, as I already mentioned. It will come also January, February next year. So I'm also looking for your feedback, ideas, and yeah, just to see how many people would be interested in this product. But at least those who already tested this found it really, really interesting and very convenient. Okay, looking forward to hear your feedback.